What's up, y'all? It's Wise Lion. Stop the foolishness. I'm here with OG in the house. We want you to keep the paws off the merchandise until you get permission. Thank you. But yeah, you see us. We got our ancestry DNA, kit. So we're gonna open these up, show y'all how we do. What's the next step? Once we get your DNA, Alright, so this is what's inside. Nice little kit thing. This is this is the rest of the kit. So, yeah, that's it.
Here's the kit.
Guess that's it. We send that bad boy in and get the results.
Well, one of the reasons why I wanted mine done is because my cousins, when we went to go visit Chicago, that they all had their DNA done, and they was asking me, was I going to get mine done? And I wasn't interested until we found out that the continent, in order for you to visit the certain places, they more welcome you if you have your DNA done. So.
All right, this is a continuation of us talking about the DNA. It's Wise Lion in the house with OG3Ma2.
Hey.
We gonna continue talking about the reason behind us going and getting our DNA test. So the results are being, what they call it?
Analyzed.
They're analyzing the results right now. So we're waiting. We'll be getting the results in a week or two. So we'll follow up with that. But for now, last OG, she said that she was inspired by her cousins that we met in Chicago that informed her about the DNA test.
Yeah.
So I wanted to go into depth a little more about that because what our cousins showed us, a lot of us don't understand, and we're misinformed, by people who aren't doctors or scientists.
Right.
So we think, any crazy thought that anybody say to us, the first thing they say, we just go with it. And it don't necessarily have to be true. But what our cousin told us, and she had the results, and she had evidence, the proof. She had it right in our face. She showed it to us.
Yeah.
So her results she got from one website, which was just basically the DNA breakdown of where DNA could be traced back to.
Right.
So certain countries that have a piece of her DNA, it revealed it, it showed it, like little maps up.
Yeah.
And the second thing is that she didn't stop there. She went from that website, that DNA website, got her, DNA basically, got her chromosomes, got her results, and went to another website which is more African, which is more tribe-based. So they use the same DNA sequences that the other website used, but they tell you more in depth of actual tribes that your bloodline connects with.
Yeah.
So that right there is what caught my attention, is that she was saying how she got Ashanti in her, and Mandingo and Aruba,
yeah,
and tribes like Igbo.
Yeah.
We will know for sure what's in our DNA by going to this other website that's more African based, and we're gonna get that information. We'll put it in the put a link in, but that's my take on what inspired me to do it as Wise Line, because without proof, without evidence of what you believe in, you have no fighting chance to prove that it was a crime against you. Evidence is used to prove that somebody did a crime.
Yep.
And we are victims of that so-called crime, of said crime.
Yes.
The evidence that we know is that we here in the land that we not necessarily
originated from.
Yes. And there's people who will argue that, but they will not get their DNA.
Right. And that's one of the points, too. that we wanted to make as far as getting your DNA is not against our beliefs as listed in the Bible. Okay, we're not going against the word of the Most High because we want our DNA. As a matter of fact, he says inside the Bible that he's going to clean our blood. So it seemed like we should be more interested in what we're made of. So it was very interesting. Anyway, all of us got different fathers, even though we're family. My son will not have all the DNA chromosomes lined up like me because he has a different daddy, even though he's my son. So we're both taking the DNA test. Like one of my good friends told me, he didn't take his DNA test because his daughter took hers, but he's her father. So he didn't have to really take his DNA test per se. But we have to take our DNA test individually because of that fact.
Yeah. The third thing, going back to what OG said the first time, is that we're looking into traveling. And in order to get to certain places, in order to receive your citizenship, proof of your relationship with that country, as in DNA, will allow you to request for citizenship. It will allow you to ask for your citizenship in these other countries.
Yeah.
Now, you say, why would I want citizenship in other countries? There's people who are rich and wealthy who denounce American citizenship because they have citizenships in other countries, that they don't have to pay American taxes no more. They don't have to go by no American laws and statutes and worry about like how basically like Wesley Snipes type stuff, the IRS gonna be coming for you.
Right.
They don't have to worry about that. That is the reason why a lot of people will do what we're doing. Yeah. Now, if you're comfortable being in your land of captivity, that is well and fine. Power to you. You know what you got to do. You got to keep your head on the swivel here. Right. You can't be playing no games. You know, you can't be asleep. Right. Now, I'm in Florida. We in Florida, where DeSantis, he making up his own history about where we came from.
As he goes.
And as far as black people concerned, which I don't call myself black, I don't even want to be called African American. I'd rather be called nigga.
Right.
And see, a lot of people be offended by that, but that word points to an actual place of where we could have originated or came from, at least.
Right.
And they don't want us to have an identity. Mm-hmm. While you're a color that doesn't even match your skin complexion, or two continents that you don't even have free access and reign to go and travel to. You know what I'm saying? I would rather be called something that I can identify with and I could eventually, trace the steps back to, So that's why, in my mind, you could never hurt my feelings by calling me nigga, because there's people who already did the research. They know that means king. Yes. And that's who I am. We was raised in a land that made sure they stripped us of our identity.
Yes.
Stripped us of our heritage. Yes. And the worst of all, stripped us of our Father, our Most High, yes, our one true God. Because of that, we have lost all our power, and we have no fight into regaining our strength and our identity, because they made us believe that we're American or we're black or do what they say, go along, get along.
Yes.
It's time that we're shaking up the branches and we leaving. Now, if any of y'all fall out the branches and y'all get mad at us, we sorry, but at least you know what's going on. We ain't got y'all out here being confused and left astray. At least we gonna give you the breadcrumbs and show you what we doing.
Well, I just wanted to say that thank you for reminding me of, that other step, why it's so important for us to get it. Our citizenship, we are the only people called a different continent that's not allowed to really go anywhere. And people can say, you know, they tell us all the time, oh, you could go over there, or you could do this and you could do that, but they've never done it. Oh, I don't want to go over there, but you don't even know how to if you wanted to. So this is part of our journey. Is one of them is the DNA, is to establish where we came from, so that if we do go to one of the places that we came from and we like it, we can apply for citizenship there, and it's a lot of them that do it.
That's correct. Yeah. So with that, family, lions and lionesses, we're telling you that we're going to document everything we're doing. We're going to show you step by step, so that you could get the jitters out of you, you know, get the butterflies out of you with somebody you feel comfortable. They going through it already. So with that being said, we're going to sign off. If y'all like what y'all hear and y'all want to see more videos like this, please hit the like, subscribe, and catch us next time.
Yes. Love you, wise lions.
No mess, no stress, just bless.